Yeah, it should be good.
Keep any background noise.
It should be good.
Minimize.
Well, we're not going to get any game audio right now. There we go.
Yeah. I should get to see.
Okay, I'm still not getting any game visuals
New
on
time.
OBS.
Oh no. Well, isn't that fantastic? So, good the game catcher. Normally we look at that.
We got busy talking. Go ahead and do this. And then...
Okay. Well, you know what though? I probably could just try to reload LOTRO.
Yeah, it would probably grab it.
See if let me try that. So, pre-show topic on our black screen where we're tying you up in the corner.
So, yeah, pre-show topic is kind of an interesting one in my mind. So, Clair Obscure Expedition 33 reached 1 million sales, which is great. Wonderful for them, right?
How long's it been out?
It came out the day after Oblivion Remastered. So, it's doing good, right?
Yeah, it is.
But I have seen a lot of people saying it's the best RPG ever made. And sure, maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't played it. It looks really fun. But it gives the same issue that we saw with Metaphor ReFantazio, right? Everybody was talking about Metaphor ReFantazio. It was the greatest RPG you'd ever seen. It was the best. No RPG can compare. It beat out Persona.
Okay, I think some people just get to play a game for the first time, and with a good story. And
Yes.
like, oh my goodness.
Yes.
It's like no, there have been other games. It's like if an 8-year-old came up to you and started singing the praises of. I'm trying to think of one. I think I'm correct, and I can do this. Like Pokemon Emerald,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, shut up.
Yeah.
Duh.
It's a good game. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was there 3,000,
Yeah.
you can't help it. Let's see if it grabbed.
It did. Awesome. All right, let me check the
Okay.
game audio real quick.
All right, go ahead and enter. Which will cut the sound off. It should have a little bit there. Get into Middle Earth.
I'm waiting. But no, that was my exact point for the pre-show topic, was the idea of, this thing came out, it's the best thing ever, without actually having beaten it or finished it yet, without actually having tried some of the other ones yet. And, we saw the same thing with Sea of Stars. People said, Sea of Stars, it's so beautiful, it's one of the best RPGs they've ever made. And then now, nobody talks about Sea of Stars anymore.
Yeah. Well, there's definitely prefabbed hype machine. Everything sounding good?
Mm-hmm. Everything sounds good.
Okay. In here's both. Oh, look at that. Do I have room? I do have room.
Yeah. How is your inventory looking? I'm over here fixing mine.
I have got anniversary. Oh, we got instances that we can do.
We do have anniversary instances we can do.
Okay, I didn't flock out on that. Oh. You let me forget my very specialized control.
Oh, that's right.
Why? Could you?
No, it's really aggravating too, and I guess it's probably always been that way, and I just didn't notice. But it feels like before, when people were going, hey, God of War 2 is like really good. It's like, yeah, no, God of War 2 is like really good. That's correct. But I didn't feel like people were being like, God of War 2 is the single best action game they've ever made. And I don't know if it's just like a cultural shift.
Well, hold on. So, are you talking about when God of War 2 came out?
Yeah, when it first came out. Not the newest one, the original one.
Yeah, the original one.
Yeah.
Original God of War 2 when it came out, and you got to play it?
Yeah.
And
It's good stuff.
absolutely loved it
Yeah.
at that time and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you had pretty good gameplay experience in, right? Probably more than some others.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Remas?
Hey, Remas.
Probably more than some others.
Mm-hmm.
But not a huge amount at that time.
Sure. There were a lot of good games coming out, but nothing that like blew everything
Well,
else
just
out of the
your
water.
history.
Right.
Just your history, right? So at that time, that might have been top of the line, best thing,
Sure.
around that time. So you kind of might have agree.
Thank you, Remas. I sure did.
What is your problem?
Well, it didn't grab at first, and it threw me off.
On that, because it's just weird watching like because you're getting to that age where like they're not really going to be pushing stuff for you
Right.
anymore. They need the new audience.
Yeah, that's true.
And man, they're going to say some dumb stuff.
Yeah, I guess that's probably very true. 'Cause it just feels like to me things have changed from, hey, that's really good, to it has to be the best or it's the worst.
It's just the hype machine.
Yeah. And it
like-
works.
Like, so what a good, okay, like this Oblivion remaster.
Yeah.
Which I'll review here a little bit. Okay. One, if anybody says that, it's just a nostalgia bait,
Yeah.
I'll be like, well, it could be,
Right.
but it was very well done
Yeah.
and marketed, right? To make money as nostalgia bait.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with it.
Right.
Now, that's a 2006 game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of folks in my generation had stopped playing games by that point.
Right.
And then there was some of us that refused to grow up that were heavily gaming and got to play and sit through Oblivion when it came out.
Yeah.
And that's 2006. That's like a mainline time for millennial
Yeah.
generation to be playing games, and that's a huge game for lots of like hardcore millennial gamers that have been playing games all their life, right?
Right.
And it comes out. So you got younger people that don't have that experience that are enjoying the game and getting to experience it for the first time,
Yeah.
right? And their excitement and push for it because with the new media, that social, it's got to be,
Yeah.
it's got to be that level
That's true.
of pump. I'm trying to think of the word, and it's gone
hype?
from the hype. Hype would be a
Yeah.
good one. We can go.
Yeah.
We'll use that one for sure. Yeah, it's got to have the biggest hype, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we live in a world where hype is all that matters, right? It doesn't matter if something's good if it's hyped up.
Well, that's the way it. That's the kind of. It seems to be like so much has been so shallow,
Yeah.
and then something comes out with some depth, and like everybody's blown away by it.
Yeah.
It's like for me, it's weird seeing all the grunge bands come around again. That was
That's fair.
a huge time for me in my life. The adults don't understand. This is my music.
Well, that's every time that like a new Gundam series comes out that's trying to aim for a more wide is maybe the way to put it audience. Like I haven't watched G-Quox yet, but it's got a cute stylized main female
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
Which Mercury was the same way, right?
Yes.
That it suddenly gets a lot of people being like, "Oh, it's the best that's ever been made," when those people haven't seen the older stuff.
And that's
you know?
that's the way it works. I just realized my camera's got turned while I was doing the mics.
Oh.
So right, that's all right. Way up in the corner.
But yeah, it just like Witch Mercury's good. I don't think it's the best Gundam there's ever been, right? But that's the way it's treated because people watch it that have never seen Gundam and they don't go, "Hey, I love this. Maybe I'll love the others." They go, "I love this. It must be different."
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm excited to watch it. I really am.
Yeah.
But
I'll get to it one day.
But no, I'm with you, Remus. Like Wilds is the most popular Monster Hunter, and I do think that it's the worst one they've made in a while. Not because it's a bad game, just because it's not what I want from a Monster Hunter game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody kept telling me, "Hey Trey, when you fight
at?
Tempered Mizutsune, you'll change your mind on the game being easy."
And you didn't.
I beat Tempered Mizutsune off stream without carding once. So I'll gladly do it on stream again just to show it. But like,
Yeah.
it's not the end all be all. It's got a good one shot mechanic it can do if you're not careful. I did. I got an investigation. We can fight him Friday if all things work out. I should be able to stream Friday.
Nice. Nice. Excellent. Look, yes, we will go stomp his butt.
And then no one can say, "Oh, well, you just these guys are they're Gondorians." I was like, "These guys are red for me."
Yeah. Yeah.
Elmer King.
Now I want to get this milestone and then jump over to the kinship house.
Oh. We've hit a part where quests are gray for me. Not gray because I'm over leveled. Gray because I'm under.
Okay.
That's an interesting feeling. That hasn't happened in a long time. Yeah, milestone's right here.
Yeah, and this King Aomir, that's not even showing up for me.
That hasn't happened in a long time.
Okay. Did you see your screen just change a bit?
Yeah, we got like a...
Okay. That is, let me bind this real quick. Bind here. So that is this new thing that's going to be done here. Shadow of Mordor 2.
Okay.
Shadow of Mordor debuff. So we got negative 10% incoming healing, plus 20% incoming damage.
Oh.
At times 0.09 outgoing damage.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So we'll have to find things to help fight the Shadow of Mordor. Does he have any? Okay, both these guys have rings.
These guys have quests.
I'm going to go sell first, and then you want to go ahead and pick them up. I don't think it'll hurt anything if you want to.
I think they're just the signets, so those will bind to our account for inventory space.
Okay.
But I also need to sell.
Okay, we'll go hit the kinship house then and sell off. So,
All right. Kinship house it is.
I have had the luxury and honor of having a copy of the Oblivion remaster
Yes, I'm jealous.
given to me.
I'm jealous.
I'll take my glasses off. It's really good. Really good.
It's very good, yes.
Oh, a lot of fun.
Did you go to your personal house? Not the
I
kinship
did.
house?
Why did I do that?
The miasma of this evil land still floats thick in the air.
Well, I don't come to my house very often. Tends to get musty. I did. I hit personal. Let me travel to kinship house.
No, I'm super stoked for you, man. It sounds like it's an incredible game.
It is. It looks great. It's a little. It's weird. Remaster's not fair. It's just like a super. If you ever get a game from your childhood that you loved, I do believe there's a Dragon Quest.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Zelda and a Mario? Was it a Mario? Let's stick with Dragon Quest. That's the one you beat each year.
Yeah.
The
Dragon Quest 1.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Good with that. If you get a remake of that, I hope it fulfills everything the way
It's coming.
This has.
It's coming.
I hope it works like this. Finally, somebody knew the assignment.
Yeah.
When it comes to updating the game.
That's what we really need to do Friday. I mean, we need to kill Tempered Mizutsune, but I haven't. It's April now, and I haven't done my Dragon Quest 1 replay yet.
Oh, okay.
So we should do that at some point.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're pretty sure you got it down by now.
Yeah, just a little bit. I don't know why I came over to craft instead of.
There's a ring. Why is he? Oh, is he your? Is he
yeah,
your
he's
Sam?
following me.
Oh, okay,
That's my Sam.
I got you. Yeah, so
My Sam.
Okay. I was looking at the ring.
Make 5 of these, not 242. 5.
Dark skies.
It's gonna take you a minute, Cloud. Oh no, it's not. You're gonna sell all, aren't you?
No. Man. I've only got like one thing I can sell. I can do a little bit more. Let me do.
So I've heard a couple things about it that I'm really interested in asking. I waited until the stream to ask.
Okay. What you got?
I've heard the character creator is still just as good as ever.
It's pretty. The character creator is pretty solid. I'm gonna say it was the best ever. But it is good. I wish it had like some kind of markings you could do.
Yeah.
On the face, maybe face paint or something like that.
Right.
Like a miscellaneous tab of things.
Yeah.
But you could if you delve deep enough into it, you can make a really solid looking character or a really bizarre looking one.
Awesome.
So yeah, you can get nuts with it for sure.
And then I've heard that the minute to minute gameplay is basically just Oblivion again. Like it's not.
When you get it's a strange if you played Oblivion at 2006, if you were at that time when the game got to get your hands on it, and play it and kind of go like this is kind of different than anything I've got to play before. You know,
why am I starting in jail?
Right. Well, not just that, just like the whole world.
That's fair.
No,
that's fair. I understand.
That's exactly true. If it was there at that time, it's the exact same.
Mm-hmm.
It's eerie.
That's cool.
Almost. I mean, they don't, and they did a couple things smart. They didn't mess with the voice actors. All they did was add a few more.
Yeah.
Because there was just a handful that did all the voices for everything.
Right.
Like the guy, the most famous one, the guy that does Shigarath. Shigarath.
Shigarath.
He's covering like four voices himself. So they just added some more to without changing the lines.
Mm-hmm.
So you get different voices a little bit here and there, which it's nice. And I don't think it's like you don't notice it. It's obviously something you don't notice the whole time because you've got Patrick Stewart being the king.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed in that first,
right.
The first section that you go through. Like exactly, it plays better.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of quality of life fixes in there that are tiny, but it plays a lot better. I can't get over the look sometimes. In some places on the landscape, it looks almost photorealistic.
Yeah.
It's kind of nuts how close they can get, especially because I get blessed to play it on this TV.
Right.
In 4K. I don't know, man. I don't think I can say enough about it. It's just as a remake. Like, yes. And I think they did everything right about it too.
Yeah.
I think the price was good. They packaged all the DLC in it.
Yeah.
Much
cheaper than we originally thought.
Yes. And even if you buy the extra add-on, to where it adds some cosmetic stuff.
Yeah.
In there, that's a $10 deluxe pack, and that comes with like a cool art book.
Yeah.
And it's a digital art book. I still miss being able to get a box.
Yeah.
Yes, horse armor. And you get, so in the extra box you get two types of new weapons, order and catastrophe.
Yeah.
You get weapons, armor, and horse armor that you can get for each one. I don't know if I can say enough about it. It's really, really solid, whether you're going back to Oblivion or playing it for the first time.
I've been meaning to replay Oblivion for like the last 6 years. So why not just play the remaster at this point? If you can catch it on a good price,
it'll
go on sale at some point.
I think it's already had a little bit of sale since it's been released.
Right.
Just because did so surprisingly well.
I think it was like 42 on Steam.
Yeah.
which is like a great price for it. But
Yeah, it really is.
at some point,
It's a
it'll dip
whole.
below 30 in a Steam sale, and I'll grab it.
It's a whole new. It's a whole new game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same game.
Right.
I don't know how else to explain it. Really good. And what's funny is, I wouldn't be surprised if that ends up in contention for Game of the Year.
Oh yeah, I think it will.
And it's a remake.
And then people throw a fit, but there's been so many remakes over the last few years that got in there that like.
Yeah, you've already set the precedent.
Yeah.
That it could be done.
Don't be mad now.
Like I said, this is. I think they could add. I think we'll probably get one more. I think we'll get maybe one patch for it.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs more from that. As far as maybe as I get further into it, I really haven't.
Well, I did see they were talking about maybe adding in
Way to resell it.
more
Yes.
mod supports, which I think would be good.
I think. Well, what's funny is on Nexus, there's like we have no mod support. Then on Nexus Mods, they're like, okay, here's 22 mods for the PC.
Yeah.
For that, it's like you're not gonna stop those guys, okay?
No. Good luck.
I can sell those.
No, it's I'm definitely interested in it in a way that I kind of wasn't before, because I was like, oh, they're gonna ruin it. They're gonna change a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
They're gonna ruin it, and then no, they did not. In fact, do that.
No, they made it as pretty as possible by today's standards as they could. I made it play as smooth. Look, one of the things they pulled off that I is like surprised me the most. Third person is a viable option to play that game.
That's cool. That's the way I really like to play Skyrim, so that's cool.
Because even in Skyrim, you got that like ice skate kind of feeling.
Yeah.
But not as bad as Oblivion.
Right.
No, yeah, it wasn't Bethesda. It was Larian.
A part of Larian for sure, but let me see who else. Somebody else was involved in it. I know.
I know. What the heck?
Let's see.
No, I know that. Yeah, I think Bethesda's name's on it because it's Oblivion.
I do know they gave a copy of the remaster to everyone that was
Yeah,
involved
and in
Skyblivion.
I think it's like I'm a little nervous. It's like, really, is Oblivion doing some is Bethesda doing some correct things here?
Is hell freezing over? What's going on?
We're about to hear a trumpet. Let me know, cause
Not
seems
Steam.
strange.
Team.
Yeah, exactly. That's as sad as it is. Like they could, like seriously, if they dropped, a small DLC that lets you explore in the Hammerfell a little bit, it would sell.
Virtuous is the name of
Virtuous.
the studio. Virtuous.
Sorry, I picked the Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. It's like I think Larian was like doing a trailer for it, but I don't think they did anything else. Don't let them touch it 100%.
Yeah. No, and like it's like, look, you've got it in the bag. You've got 2 other games. You've got that highlight your studio because Microsoft wants to make money.
Yeah.
And they just did this, and holy cow, did they make money?
Yeah. Go figure.
It's
almost like when you make good games instead of
right
cash-in games.
And what'd you check the top that on Steam? Concurrent players over 200,000.
217,000.
Right, 217,000.
With
Yeah.
the change.
And then, it sold like 2 million super quick.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the day it came out.
Yeah.
But did sell 2 million. Did sell 2 million pretty quick.
Also, to clarify, that 2 million and the 1 million for Claire Obscure, both of those are without counting the Game Pass purchases that were made
Steam.
just to be able to play it. That's just Steam.
Yeah. It just counts Steam for both of those.
There are a lot of people that bought Game Pass for a month just to be able to play both of those.
Yeah.
Or one of those. Either way. Which might be a way I could afford
and
one,
of course, Blizzard had to end up looking stupid at the end of it. you don't, just hush.
Yep.
You're not in the news.
You're finally, nobody's talking about you. Relax.
No way. No way. It won't. I just don't see it. Modern gameplay. Like, yeah, modern gameplay's a problem, man. There's modern storytelling. It's like, not, dude, you're not. Do you not understand gamers? That's the problem.
Yep.
We got people up there that just do not understand.
Oh, for sure. Going to invite you. And then do you want to run instances or do you want to go back to Mordor?
We need to do the anniversary instances while we got them. I just need to make sure I can open my anniversary stuff and be able to. Yes, here it is.
Seasonal. There it is.
Do I have 18 years? Yes, I get a new 18-year frame. Where's it at? Show me my frame. Oh, I gotta open it up.
Open it up.
And get it.
I haven't opened mine yet either for my 4-year. Sounds crazy.
All right. Baker's Delight fireworks. What is that? Baker's Delight fireworks skill. All right, we're gonna try that out in a second. What is this? That's Spring Festival guide. I don't care about that.
Oh, nice, Rimas. New episode tomorrow. Oh, why did I open the fireworks? I just cleared out my inventory.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at that again. I need to switch that. Go back to the 17.
I'm sad that I changed mine. It doesn't show on your screen.
It will when we
That's fair, Rimas. That's
load.
fair.
It may when we load. It may just say no. I don't care.
It might.
Or has it been changed?
I don't remember. I've had it on the default year 3 one.
That's what's up there right now.
Yeah, I just changed it to the green dragon one.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't even know I had a green dragon one.
So what?
Green dragon frame.
Was it? Ooh, what was that?
I had a bunch of stuff I got to dump at the house.
You didn't take a dump at the house. What?
No, but you know what I forgot to do before we got started? I forgot to go pee. I hate doing this in the middle of the stream, chat, but I will be right back.
Just leave me
I'm
here.
not gonna make it another hour and a half.
Fine. All right, look. You're going to have to talk to him about that. I think he's there. Boy, I hope everything comes out all right. Boy. Oh, yeah, you get to be happy. Oh, there. Thank you, Nightbot, for throwing that out there. That'll really help. I got to figure out how to get rid of some. No, I think I'm good. I don't think I get rid of any crap. I think I am set. I could use a vault, though. Tell you what, I'm going to the bank. Right, yes. Now, I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Yes. All right. Hush. Now he's back. Everybody just calm down. Say anything else.
I'm back.
Yeah, there you are. You made it. I'm going over to the vault.
Okay.
I took a boat from our island over here.
While you go to the vault, I'm gonna go back to my house and dump some stuff.
Right on. You got enough storage?
I think so.
Okay.
I hope so. If not, it might be time to get rid of some old stuff. Hello there.
Nothing.
No, I think we've done the anniversary instance before, right? It's the one with the fireworks and the hobbits.
Yeah, I want to check. I think there might be more than one, but it may just be that one. If it is just that one, I wouldn't worry about it too much. But
Fire off some more fireworks in my house. It's a bad idea. Oh, I got room. Put in the Mordor volcano thing.
okay, are these? Wait, these aren't.
I got all this stuff in here.
That took forever to pop up on his oh hello there.
Oh, did it?
Yes, it just popped up. That came up right when it did that time.
Well, there
I
you go.
don't. Stupid.
I want to get EDF6, but also I'm scared to get EDF6.
What's up, Will?
Hey, Will.
Glad you're here, sir.
Sofas.
I'm cleaning out my inventory.
Also, don't let me forget, Ramos, I have 2 movies to talk about.
Come on, Trey.
That's fair. That's
Well, yeah, he did.
No, I had a funeral today, so we did not have time to watch Unicorn today.
Yes, no, they had to extend out the last episode, and anyway, yes, it's an hour and a half. You said
Hour and a half.
yeah. Instead of just an hour.
Had it just been an hour, we'd have had time.
So definitely liked it. Though I started, it's so weird. Seeing as you should
Felt like that
be,
was coming.
as you should be. The now I've got just lots of Gundam stuff, just on the like main news feed
Yeah.
thing. You know, I have the MSN homepage, I guess, where it goes to before I click to YouTube.
Yeah, there's the Kira cry.
I'm sorry, Will. I apologize, but it's not much I could do about it. It will be watched.
Yes.
I haven't come this far not to finish it. Okay, I got 10 more slots, so I'm gonna.
No, it's weird because like I have this part of me that's like, oh, I have to watch G-Quox so I can talk about it, and then I go, well, even if I watch it, I can't talk about it.
Right.
So like, it's no rush. We're gonna watch it soon-ish.
Soon-ish, yes.
We're well over halfway through now.
One day. I've got a couple of Yorlingus Cook scroll cases.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have everything in.
I might not have it all. I'll take them. In 2 years. I don't even think it'll be that long, really.
After, yeah.
Some of them are real short. Like, I needed to talk to you too, Will. Do you think we should wait to watch Narrative, or you think we should watch Narrative right after Unicorn? Because it does follow the story of Unicorn, but it's only like tangentially related to Unicorn.
Well, we've only watched one out of order so far.
Mm-hmm. That was Seed Freedom.
Athrun.
Not Kira Cry, it's you.
Yeah. Athrun, Kira.
Don't I have?
Athrun. Oh my. Well, you two shut up. You're the only two people in conversation. They know who. Anyway, we're not on that one anymore.
Nope, we're done with that one for now.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you're so right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're so right.
For sure. Come on, loser. Why are you so far behind? No, but there's quite a few on on Netflix.
Yeah.
I've noticed come by. One of them CG.
Mm-hmm. Requiem for Vengeance.
Yeah, I think yeah. And I don't know if Hawthorne's still on there.
I think it should be. Hathaway should still be on
Or
there.
Hathaway. I was saying the wrong thing.
I knew what you meant.
I was saying the wrong name.
It's okay. You can hate him. I hate him.
Okay.
You start to watch a show or play a game. Yeah. So I got to keep up with everybody else.
Right.
Or you could just watch it because you enjoy it.
Yeah. Or you could just watch it because you said you would and then get stuck with some of this stuff and not never get those hours of your life back.
You enjoyed the first one?
I did. It's good. It's definitely got highlights.
Yeah.
It's aggravating how it's like, why can't y'all? I mean, milestone back. Why can't y'all, keep this consistency where you have this good.
Yeah. There's a guy over
Just
here.
because there's the salt run in the original one does not mean that every one of them needs some kind of goofy. There's things.
Narrative should be next. That's what I'm thinking too. Even though technically it's out of order.
But it wasn't made too long ago.
It wasn't that much later, and it's a direct follow up to Unicorn.
Okay.
So I feel like we should just go ahead and watch it. It's a movie. So that'll be a whole nother one off the list in 1 week.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We'll finish Unicorn, then we'll watch Narrative, and we'll have both those knocked out.
I'm sure narrative just makes things so much clearer
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100%.
from Unicorn.
There's a guy over here that has a quest for the Flame of Ankhalmir.
It's weird because a lot of the anime was here as I was growing up. Back in the days, we had an onion tied to the belt to style at the time.
Yeah.
Had the flannel tied on tight.
Celery on your shirt.
Yeah, right. Not quite that long ago. A few years after that.
Yeah.
I was in defiance at that point because they got rid of mine.
Yeah.
Okay, scarf over celery.
Yeah. So for reasons, I've been talking about names a lot lately. And one of them that came up was Lacus. And apparently my wife has watched some of the streams.
Yeah.
Because unprompted, she said, "You mean Lacus?" And I was like,
Nah.
"Oh, no.
Now we're gonna. That's discipliner. That was.
Yes. I'm assuming this is when the Flame of Ankhalmir was introduced.
Like you don't understand. Okay, so when the stuff from Japan and this anime was seeping in on VHS originally, but really when DVD started
Yeah.
getting big, right? You go pick up the VHS tape, you'd be at this rental place.
Right.
So the mom and pop rental place, they happen to have this when you go pick it up. And there's nothing, to really define what it is. You just need to check if it's got somewhere that says, hey, this will be,
Yeah.
my dumb American butt will be able to understand this,
Yeah.
what's going on. Sometimes that didn't help.
No.
It might as well have been. I have seen strange things. Strange.
Kids of today have no idea how good they have it.
Okay, see, I didn't go that far. I'm just saying there was weird.
They go on Crunchyroll and they go, "Oh, this genre," and click on it, And,
Yeah.
it's a
Scenic.
yeah. But nowadays, Will, if you don't mind, just take the bot out back. Nowadays, they put on Crunchyroll and they go, "Oh, genre, this is popular. I'll watch this." Back then, we went into Blockbuster. Yes,
Yeah.
we went into Blockbuster, and on the shelf you had. I'm trying to think of stuff that Dragon Ball Z, or I guess
Yeah.
it would have been Dragon Ball at first, and then you had Giant Robo, and then you had Ninja Scroll. And one of those is a fun shonen adventure about the Monkey King that fights with martial arts. And the last one is titties everywhere as ninja girls strangle people with their legs.
Yeah.
Fully nude.
You got you might pick up like there's a couple that are very memorable to me as I was too young to be watching them. Devilman.
Thank you, Will. Yeah.
Devilman is kind of disturbing. They really spent the time on the graphics and drawing those out. Really did, They wanted to make sure. I do believe that the first time I ever seen this, like the eyeball going and through that. Or there's one that just what's it called? It's called something like Wicked City.
Yeah.
And that was don't Google. That was kind of, that was the name of it. That's I should have put that out. That's not for children.
God help you if you went in there and found City Hunter and then that one side by side.
Yeah, right. That should not be over. This should not be a cartoon.
No.
I can't really say that though, because there's been like that, this like does not age well. Okay. But there's have you ever heard of Fritz the Cat?
Yes, I have. I have watched it.
Oh, you have seen it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's got a good spiel in there about Adolf Hitler's one ball, to keep my enlightened speech. I'm sure that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. Uh-huh.
It is. It is the drones that are sweeping the nation that are keeping down your message. And that's the whole reason we're streaming, is so you can get through what you can.
Why is all this gear level 115?
Because that's the level we're supposed to be now that we got here.
Oh boy.
Why are you in such a rush?
I'm just curious.
Like I told you a few places that you want to go exploring.
I just wanted to see what they had. They do have some cool pets that I can get.
There's a lot of interesting stuff through here that you can get as part of the reputation and stuff.
Yeah.
The Golgoroth. And this is a place that Runger's going to have to come back to if he wants to finish up all the deeds.
Yeah.
Which, at my age and with my heart condition, I'm not finishing all the deeds.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
I'm going to use this wormling that I just bought.
Oh my goodness. I don't remember what we're talking about. We're going to go back to... Okay. So the Gondorian soldier... Oh, we got to go beat up foes here.
Look at him. He's so cute.
What, did you get one?
Yeah, a little spiny. He's so terrifying.
Where are you? I will come see. Get new. Yes, it's... Yeah. Is that a naked mole rat demon? What is...
He's a little wormling.
Oh, yeah, that's awful.
Yep, he's great.
There was have you ever seen a movie called Dragon Slayer? It's from the 80s.
I don't think so.
Okay. If you did, because the start of it won't spoil anything too much. This girl is taken out to this pole and tied to it. This dragon to satiate the dragon.
Oh, okay.
So then eat it. And it's all good, but this girl happens to be the king's daughter.
I gotcha.
And the way they do it each year is they have a lottery to pick who goes. And the king's always, or the ruler, I guess I should say, always like kept her name out.
Yeah.
And she found out about it. So the next
she volunteered?
Well, sort of. So because the next time the lottery came around, she made sure that her name was on every tile.
I got
And they brought out two big old tubs of them.
Yeah.
Right? So she was out there. So the guy is basically say the damsel dragon story.
Yeah.
But she's she goes through with it. She's discussion like, no, my father needs to understand
Yeah.
what he's putting people through.
Yeah.
That he
Good
can't.
for her. Although, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know. Well, yeah, right. No. She ended up turning to poop.
Oh, there you go.
But it was a really good dragon slaying story.
Yeah. While we kill this stuff,
8 of them.
can I talk about?
Well, this is gonna be 115, level 115. I don't know if we are killing anything here until we get some.
Is there anything up here?
I don't see any red dots.
Doesn't look like anything's up here.
Okay, I know where some stuff is. I'll show you.
Need stuff coming to G-Eternal. I still need to boot it well. I really do. But I watched 2 movies. The first one I watched was Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Okay.
Surprisingly,
Excellent.
really fun movie.
Didn't mean to laugh at you. It caught me off guard. I've got a few of those.
Really fun movie.
Right
Well,
on.
these guys are just 106. These guys will die.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh look, there's a ring over his
And a
head.
quest too to collect gear. But I will spoil this one small thing, which is that
Oh, you're one of those people. Okay, go ahead.
in one of the big moments of the movie, they play a song from the games, and
Yeah.
I got unreasonably excited.
It worked, is all I'm saying.
It did. And they didn't like redo it or have somebody else record it or anything like that. They just used the version from the game, and that's why I got so excited, you know.
I think Bethesda made a good play, not or with this remaster, they made a good play not messing with anything. And what they absolutely they just left the music.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
You know, there's so much stuff that audio wise that's just left. Like I said, they added a few voices.
Right.
As the most you can say.
People like that stuff. You don't need to
Yeah.
redo it.
Well, with all the stuff with Jeremy Soule,
Yeah.
people were like, but with them not touching it
Yeah.
at all, you know, it kind of becomes like, well, do with it what you will.
Right.
You know, that's back on you now.
What are those things? Slag slugs?
Yeah, I just got a couple of them. They're not too hard.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a discarded chest here.
Yeah, they don't.
Did you
count.
get the quest from those dudes? Oh, you
Yes.
probably didn't grab the quest back at camp, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, these guys should have a quest for you then.
Oh no. No, I
Aladdin or Yadin?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Because I thought we were doing skirmishes.
Okay. I thought we were too. We want to do that? We want
done
to kill our
now.
8 first.
I got 10 gear to collect and 8 guys. Let's
It's
see.
a fun movie, Sonic 3. It's very tropey, but I feel like that's the kind of movie that can get away with being tropey, you know? Like, it's okay if it just plays the trope straight because it's a movie for children.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Strike Freedom with new animations and Justice both. Okay. At some point, I will boot that game. It's just very hard for me to play gotchas.
Yeah. Look, the Gundam Gotcha is very dangerous for me, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Art style with the music too? Yeah, for sure. I understand that.
Yeah.
How many more dudes you need? Ooh.
Oh, you know what? Good luck. 'Cause I was collecting
Gear shifts?
yeah, crankshafts
Crankshafts.
and gears, yes. Get any more of those? I'm just trying to pick up some. Or down here. And also, this is dropping over 1,000 experience points apiece.
Hey, that works.
So that's going to be over 2,000 for you. Right?
Let's
No.
see. I think I'm a little bit higher level, so I'm getting 16.
Yeah.
Hey, that 1,000, that'll get you there quick. You're free to play. I understand that. It's just when they go, hey, you can get the duel, the assault shroud duel for $5. I'm like, I want the assault shroud duel.
Like he'll be as bad as Dark is about Gumbla.
Right.
Trying to get all the all the stuff on the gotcha.
I can't read. It won't go back up so I can read Rebound's message. They both got sent at the same time.
Hold on. I can get over here, right?
Progressing the games. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, it like they knew what the job was,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't deviate. That's not don't change the music.
Hi, Faith.
There's no reason to. What's up, Faith?
I feel like the only way that can happen is if you didn't sub straight. You know what I mean? Like, you have 28 months sub, but it was not every month in a row sub, whereas this time you're at 6 months in a row. Otherwise, I don't know how that could happen, unless Twitch is just stupid, which is also possible.
That's never happened to anything. It's perfect. It runs so well.
Yeah, no problems ever.
Okay. I need one more gear and 4 more crankshafts.
Okay.
I see a red dot over here.
It's a big slug. It says Borderlands. It's not a skag.
Well, having a tough time with the words over there?
I am, yeah.
Goodness gracious, man.
I have not slept much over the last few days.
I haven't had much sleep.
And I think it's only going to get worse.
So I understand. The one out with the child.
You can get the blue duel for free, or the dual assault shroud. There you go.
Look, he's gonna sit there keep rubbing this in.
He is. So I was talking to a guy the other day. I stopped into the card shop. I was in town anyway, where the card shop's at that I go to, and I was like, I'll just stop in and see what they have. If there's any good deals or anything. And while I was in there, this guy was like talking to me about Gundam that I know, and he was asking me if I'd seen the new one yet, and I told him no. And he asked me, he said, well, what Gundam shows would you recommend? I said, well, have you seen the original? And he was like, no, not yet. I was like, you really should watch the original.
Poser!
And you can make it. There you go. And he said, well, yeah, I find that a lot of the Gundam shows just don't work for me. And I was like, yeah? And he said, but I really like Stargazer. I wish they'd make more like Stargazer. And I was like, man, I'm with you. I really liked Stargazer too.
Yeah, you need to go catch the original one. That way you're no longer a poser.
Right. There's a quest that pops up if you go over there. You see those two guys? I don't want to see them anymore.
Okay. That'd be good. Hey, they had a crankshaft.
I don't know if it's the X-Dive treatment. Yeah, hopefully.
8 crankshafts. Hey,
Right.
Count like the count.
Yep.
9.
Count
9
like the
crankshafts.
Counting like the count.
uh.
That guy's an enforcer.
The count worked for the mob?
I knew there was something fishy about him. What was he really counting all that time?
The money that's owed to his bosses? You owe $2,000. I shall break 2 kneecaps. Crack. 1. Crack. 2. 2.
I would watch
2
that.
kneecaps.
I would watch that for sure. So some people do, yeah. They get really intimidated with the first one for some reason. Like, no, it's fine. It's probably around today for a reason. Just watch it.
We had
The only good seed, Stargazer.
when we did the tier list, Dark had a good point. I did it the way I did, but her point was valid that, hey, if you're not giving 079Z, then there can't be, because that's the originator.
Yeah.
And yes, I sympathize with that point.
Do we need to go turn these quests in before we keep going?
But yeah, we don't. We need to stop going, or we end up just running, following you around.
We're just killing stuff, but you're getting close to another level now.
Ponder the situation.
Like from Jersey Shore.
I don't know. That's what it says. Ponder the situation.
Oh. I'm going to just murder these guys real quick. I mean, why not, right?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
My big lightning's not up yet.
Now you tell me.
Now it's up. It looked like it was up, but it was not.
It was close.
It was very close.
Did you just almost? Or what was it?
No, I stunned the guy with a pillar of light.
Oh, okay. Like, what the crap?
Pillar of light. Light to pierce the shadows.
It's weird. Now we're getting the stuff I remember, like, better.
Yeah.
It's been more recent.
Well, hopefully, our playthrough has helped with a playthrough with Faith to remind you of
Yeah.
stuff. Alright, we can keep going back now.
Yeah.
I just saw dudes to kill.
Getting closer.
You have some quests up there, sir.
Best actions available. I'll go ahead and take these right now if I can.
The second movie that I watched
Yes. What other movie?
is very different from the first. It's called Trap. And it is effectively the story of a serial killer taking his daughter to a concert.
Okay. Be careful with this because that's come up on my list, and I haven't watched it yet, but I'll stop that.
I
know
will
what you're
not
talking about.
spoil anything.
Yeah.
I will just say it was exceptional.
Really?
Yes, the actor playing the killer is doing his best Patrick Bateman impression, and it is very, very convincing.
And it works.
Yeah, it works really well.
Okay. I'm not even going to talk to them two yet.
Oh, I'm getting Shadow of Mordor. That's a different game. That was a stupid joke. Why did I laugh?
Yes, but you're getting Shadow of Mordor 2.
Yes.
Level 2 is what it is.
Come then.
What do you have on the task board over here that I have in my inventory?
Bereft of command or purpose.
Any of this stuff? I don't have enough for any of it yet, but if I take some now, I will later.
There we go. Oh, so close.
OG Gundam before the new one? Yeah, I think, from what I understand, I haven't seen... also, I think this is behind. I'm going to refresh it. From what I understand, I haven't seen G-Quox yet. But from what I understand, you really need to watch First Gundam before you watch G-Quox, which we have, so we'll be fine. But
that's one of the few things I was like, yeah, if I need to, I'll watch that again.
Yeah. And we may have to. I'll watch the first couple episodes and see, because we may have to, depending.
Well, I don't turn rush or anything. If you watch the first two episodes, you might get, I want to finish this.
Yeah. We got a ways to get there, so I may just watch the whole thing first. We'll see. Timeline read,
Yeah. They just need to let me make a couple of seasons.
Yeah. I'd watch them.
Get that. I'm supposed to get them down. So I watched a couple of things too.
Yeah.
I watched you watching any of the Black Mirror episodes?
No, I really need to.
I got around to watching those. Those are good, solid. It was such a big thing. I kind of put it off because it was one of the things. So great, big my. Okay, that's what this is. This is really high production value, very well written episodes. It's Twilight Zone.
Okay, that's what I figured it was based on the way people talk about it.
And it's good.
Yeah.
It ranges from, hey, that was a solid episode.
Yeah.
That was excellent.
Right. Okay.
You get all those in there, so they're worth watching.
I have such a weird relationship with the Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Where most episodes were like, oh, that's a cool idea. That's fine. And then the episode with the man alone at the end of time, with all the time in the world to read and he breaks his glasses.
Yeah.
That, deeply affected me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, that was what else I watched? Oh, and those definitely worth a watch through. Most people have already watched that, right? They're going to, but definitely worth a watch through. Oh, so watch this Jennifer Lopez movie
Okay.
called Atlas.
Okay.
It's a sci-fi. As they introduce her character and build her up, so you know she's a badass. Little bit eye rolling.
All right.
Once you get through that and get to the actual substance of the movie, it's not too bad. My complaint from that point is it's not edited well. It's edited out of order.
I got you.
And that's why it's a a little over 2 hour movie instead of being an hour, 20 minutes, hour and a half.
I got you.
Because of the way they chose to unveil stuff and do the editing
Yeah.
to make stuff. So that one wasn't too bad. I watched a bunch of stuff. I watched both Sicarios,
Okay. Yeah.
which those are just good shoot 'em up,
Right.
drug cartel
Fun
movies.
time.
Yeah, you know.
I'm sure.
Oh
he did
man,
that.
I can't believe he died. Oh no, this guy. You know. Oh,
Not
man.
him. No.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool scene. Oh, helicopters surrounding an SUV. Da-da-da. You know, just play the A-Team music for me. I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that's all good. But those are fun. Oh, I watched a few things. I got some other stuff.
I'm sure he did well. If I could go back in time, I would go back in time and do what he's doing before he started doing it, because that man,
What's he doing?
he does Gundam videos.
Yeah.
Like full like breakdowns of like this mobile suit started here and here's the production story of it, or here's this thing. And he's filled the niche that nobody knew existed till he started doing it, and a bunch of people have tried to copy it since.
Okay.
And you can't do it
No,
again.
I'll tell you what. Okay, I've got your answer. I'll tell you what to do. Okay, and you've got enough people around. You can probably get ask for some advice. Okay, do you remember? You know it. Obviously, everybody. Even though I don't think there's much demand for them anymore. You remember like baseball cards or trading cards?
Yeah.
Okay, and then they had X-Men like comic book cards.
Yeah.
I had so many of those. Okay. So set up kind of like that. You got your stat sheet. You flip it over and it give you the stats. Like for the Marvel cards, it'd be like their strength, endurance, whatever, right? That's probably why he's got it cornered.
Yeah.
On the guy, he picked the lore that he was going to do.
Well, and he doesn't
stuck with it.
drag them out. He doesn't,
Yeah.
He's to the point.
So you do shorts. And instead of really doing like getting in the production value or whatever, you do the Gundam so and so. And these are its stats.
Yeah. I mean, you can, but you get into the power scaling then, and
Yeah.
I hate power scaling.
Yeah. Or you just have to do it. If you're going to do anything like that, I think you'd have to do it as a short.
Yeah.
Unless you rip that guy off. And
Right.
That's
Yeah.
not
And he
worth
does too
doing.
good a job to try and,
Right. Yeah.
But no, my biggest issue with that is there was a guy that tried to do that many years ago with Gundam, and it was, the Gundam Barbados, and you haven't seen that one yet. It'll beat the Wing Zero every time because look at these stats, and they were all just numbers he made up.
Yeah.
And
No.
it's like,
You
okay.
wouldn't do it.
What are these?
I don't know. You'd have to come up with some kind of weird, arbitrary,
What did Will just send me?
not really good. I didn't not like strength, blah blah, but like we'd have to pick some other stats.
Yeah. Thank you, Will.
What could we do with Gundam? Like GUN.
Yeah. We could also just wait for the Gundam trading card game to fully release and then just use those.
Yeah.
Hey, the Gundam trading card game says that the Wing Zero is equal in power to the Mighty Seed Freedom. Does the MG manuals dead seriously? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was a mess. I did not like those videos at all.
Like
Not Kakarot's videos. The
look.
power scaling guy.
Dark's got enough Gunpla.
Yeah, that's true.
She could run
That's true.
3 years worth of shorts. Just like this is the film
Yeah.
post.
Yeah.
This is the film Both.
Somebody's been doing, and this is really clever. They've been doing AMVs that are not like fights or anything.
Wins what?
It wins everything. Have you seen those nano machines?
No.
Yes, the Moonlight Butterfly. Nothing
No.
can compare.
No.
Reset the universe.
No, because a couple of them are powered and get their big shot off by the power of love.
It's true.
So you
That's
can't.
true.
You can't. Once it's reached that stage,
Erupting, burning, love, Sekihaten Kyoken versus Tornado Gundam.
yeah, you can't do nothing, right?
Yeah, that was fun. No,
There you go.
I've forgotten what I was saying. I got thinking about Domode. Do you want to do this instance or?
I don't know. We've been going through an hour without actually having to play. We've sold some stuff. I'm kind of good with it.
That's true.
As long as the conversation is entertaining.
So it is just the one instance, the anniversary instance, a flurry of fireworks.
Okay, and we don't have any. There's no other seasonal instances.
So we might as well just keep killing stuff.
Okay, we'll just run through and kill stuff.
Keep talking, having fun time.
Yeah, kill stuff, and then we'll turn in tasks here in an hour or so. Find some red dots and smash them.
No, it's really interesting to see. There are people that fit like niches in YouTube that like they didn't exist before they made that niche, right? But now that it's there, nobody can replace them.
Right.
For Warhammer, there's a guy named Auspex Tactics.
Yeah.
He does news. He does, which everybody does news, right? But he does like breakdowns of the value per value boxes and things like that.
Yeah.
How much they're worth it. He does like model versus model stats, and now everybody's trying to do that, and none of them are as successful as him because he hit the corner market on it. You know.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot. There's a few guys that like I watch that like I kind of watch grow. You know. Which
Yeah.
is always nice.
Yeah.
You know. I wish somebody would watch me grow. Like, you know, I got 65 subscribers. I'm doing all right. I'm doing great.
That reminds me, talking about subscribers, the Full Spectrum channel is 2 away from 2000. Oh, 1 away from 2000.
No, it's not.
1 subscription away from 2000.
What are we doing?
That's a good question. We have to do something. I'll be thinking about it. You need to go listen to Rundgren.
You don't have to, man. I appreciate it. If you hate the song, if you give me like those few minutes that the song goes, I would just listen to it. I do appreciate it.
He's making great music. You should listen to it.
I make noise. I make organized noise is what I make. And sometimes it's pleasing. Or people find something pleasing in it. That's what I should say. I lost you. I ran up to that door over there.
Why is it not working?
I got too far away.
All right. Well, I can't send it, so I guess somebody else is going to have to. I don't know why. The Twitch refuses to let me send the message. But exclamation mark Rundgren if you want to link to his music.
I got this thing for I could do QR codes
Oh, that's cool.
for I had like so many I could do for free. I got 3 of them. So
There it is. Thank you. Thank you, Will.
the what is that? What Will sent while ago?
It's probably the Kakarot video if I had to guess.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes. Anyway, pull it up real quick. That's so strange. Okay.
I think, too, what I see very often with the copycats is that their stuff is, like, way more drawn out.
Sometimes it just looks a lot cheaper. Like there's a guy named his channel is Casual Geographic. Praise that guy
Great
with
stuff.
full.
Great stuff.
Great channel. Don't really see anybody doing exactly what he's doing, right?
Sending you stuff on Discord so it's your turn. That's fair.
Okay. Got you. Quick guide to the universe. That's cool. Let me get a video. I was trying to think of some others.
What were you saying about your QR code?
Oh, I got the QR because it was for the first 3 playlists.
Nice.
The first 3 albums. Need to kill more stuff. You got a whole boost on and everything. We need to be kidding.
I went ahead and used a key. I have like 6 of them.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's a great sword.
Oh, man. What'd you give the Mushroom Hunters thing?
A Mushroom Hunter's accessory.
What the heck?
And it's a mount appearance.
Oh.
For my war steed, it looks like.
Okay, I'm waiting up here. There's a guy with a quest.
Why would it do... I have a sword in my offhand. I'm coming. Where are you? This way?
Yeah. So you get to upgrade your weapon?
Yes.
Well, that's nice.
And then my war steed now can have a brand new thing. Oh, I have that quest.
Oh, duh.
That's the guy that I was asking you before.
Yeah. Okay.
You're good.
I remember now.
What is the mounted combat weapon again? H? No, that's not it.
You just go click that little arrow up and gotta mount the thing.
Yes, I will do that.
Or some character.
Mounts. Nope.
Call it and then right click it.
That would also work.
And I'll try to beat some more stuff so I can get a level.
Yeah, now I'm carrying mushrooms in the back of my war steed.
Nice.
That's silly. I like it.
I bet it has.
I'm gonna check this. I think it's not very important. I'm timing you out. I'm not actually gonna do that. Mostly because I can't on my phone. Very nice.
Answers my question.
Very nice. We got you pretty buff now, though. You don't really need my help anymore.
Now I'm getting close. I'm getting so close to level. I'm almost to the R in store. Down there.
Nice.
Is that when I'm bleeding like that? I don't like bleeding like that.
Bleeding is a problem. You made me bleed my own blood.
Huh.
That's not how he says it. He says it. You made me bleed my own blood.
No one makes me bleed my own blood. I'm probably... No, I made it. I made it. Oh, no, there's another one that joined the fight. I did not see him there.
I'm coming.
Oh, come
I
on.
believe in you.
So close. I believe it can die.
You got it. You're good. You figured it out.
I believe I just need to punch it in the eye.
The Strays are also coming to Eternal. Nice. That's right. That's right.
Okay. You get up where I am.
We're gonna do that at some point. We're gonna do something where Rundgren shows up and not Rundgren half. It makes me feel weak and small.
Right. Like, oh, those guys? All right, so let's move on. All right, I got that to follow.
I'm coming back to you.
Okay. I'm going to worry through because I'm in an area where the, I think it's Shadow of Mordor and Light of Iluvatar. You'll have an extra, no, Light of Erendil.
Free is an event. That's cool. I like free stuff.
Yeah, that's a good price.
What have you considered free?
Right. I will take it for that. Take off back here. Yeah, underneath your life and mana, you got a new
Yeah,
bar.
I see it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's giving me the light of Arendelle, but I'll take it.
It might be your sword.
It might be my sword. Also, I have deeds to kill a bunch of these things, so I'm not complaining about killing a bunch either. Because right now we're getting double LOTRO points
Oh, nice.
until May 4th,
Heck yeah.
which means I really need to take a night while I'm editing. Probably while I'm editing the Magnus video for this week, and just take a character through Bree that hadn't been through Bree yet.
Go send out, I go beat stuff up in the Barrow Downs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They silenced me. I haven't had that happen in a long time. Also, that's a problem for me.
Yes. Yeah. All of a sudden, I have nothing I can do.
No lightning.
There we go.
These enforcers hit hard.
Oh my gosh. That's just past the E. Hey, the horse went up a little.
Nice. Play the event and get them. That would require me to play the game, Will.
You know, because that guy gave 891 seed experience.
Nice.
Of course, I would have earned
Right.
2,358 if I got on my horse.
Of course. As we all know.
Yeah. Nice. Oh my gosh, just let me level. Let me go get this.
You're
discarded
right
shit
there.
Right here.
I'll lure over some slag slugs.
Well,
That's
you're
surprisingly hard to say.
you're not far from the first bag over here.
I'm getting there. I am getting there. Forgot to put your invite code in the Discord. You should.
Oh my gosh.
You're so close to the level.
Punch a bird. So angry I am.
Punch that bird. Teach that bird who's boss. Boss bird time.
Ooh. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I got a level.
There's a bunch of these guys around here. I feel like I'm going to get this deed really quickly.
What the heck?
And a Mordor captain as well. Oh, captain, my captain.
Oh, I'm trying to get all this poison off me.
Face a bear.
Hold on. I just leveled.
Hold on.
Map to Freetown anniversary. What is this I got? Oh, my anniversary gift box with the fireworks. That's right.
Yeah, fireworks. Aren't they your favorite thing?
Better than dice.
That's true, actually. That is true.
I'll use a firework.
If not for the fact that, one, copyright, and two, I can't sing, I would have started singing firework.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll count our blessings.
Did it ever, with you in this game, whenever you see like the Gorgoroth Skarn deposit and you go, man, I can't gather those on this character, but if it was on this character, you know, just let me grab them. Do you ever have that problem?
Yeah. Because I was just a woodworker. That's what Runger was.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see, I don't find any wood nodes, but I find all kinds of, find the ones I don't need, all the nodes I can't do.
Right.
All right. Oh wait, no, don't go for that guy yet. Go, make sure this guy is dead behind you here. You got a guy chasing you.
I'm a coming. I'm not scared. Let them come after me. Although I am taking more damage than normal. And normally I don't take a lot of damage well.
That's another. I got 6 of 12 enforcers.
Nice. I think we're ready to move further in, aren't we?
Think so. I'm just gonna run it through. See a red dot, run over and beat it up. Oh,
Yep.
look at that. I'm falling. Broken ankle.
I'm falling in love.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. With Spiny. My cute little wormling.
That's disgusting. That thing's hideous.
That's the real reason why I keep playing this game. Not because it's fun or because the story's engaging or because the zones are cool. Because I can collect more pets.
Right. I need critters.
And all I'm saying is technically right now, because I'm still VIP for 2 more days, I'm subscribed to LOTRO and I am not subscribed to FF14.
I was looking. Man, I was so interested in playing Adam Fall, and I'm doubly so now because I saw another trailer for it, and there was a Trifid in the trailer.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Go play Neopets.
I don't know if it's gonna be.
No.
I don't know if they're gonna be a villain or if that's gonna move and attack or shoot darts or
Right.
things or whatever. But that was a Trifid.
Hard to
I
say.
saw it.
There's not a lot of like new release games that I'm super interested in right now. It's pretty much just the two for me of Clair Obscur and Oblivion. You know?
For all the technology we have, we're not in the best spot for games. You know, best time of games.
Well, like I want to play Trails 2, Trails Through Daybreak 2, but I haven't beat the first one yet. I don't have the time to sit down and do the final dungeon. I do, yeah. Adventure Quest was something to play again. I really did enjoy it. It just had a lot of problems that I didn't remember. Like the fact that if you log out and log back in, you lose all your current quest progress.
Oh,
It's kind of a big deal.
yeah. I can see how that could be aggravating.
Especially when you get disconnected midway through a quest.
Yeah. Always makes you feel good about it.
Mm-hmm. Enforcer of Ugrakor.
Where you going?
He wants to beat me up.
Why are you running away?
Why are you running?
What? Why are you?
Yep.
Why are you running?
Need 41 more scavengers. I can't do math. I do remember RDR2. That was a lot of fun. I really do like streaming. I do like playing through a whole game on stream, but there's just not enough time.
There's people and things,
Yeah, and Bill.
and it happens, and I can't. Fighting forward.
I am really excited to see all of the people that do like weird fun runs of Skyrim starting to do weird fun runs of Oblivion. I think
Yeah.
That's going to be really interesting.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
For Gondor,
All right,
Gondor.
and finish that.
we must keep ever vigilant.
Ever vigilant. It's gone ever so far.
Flex hug. I don't know why I
I-
have such trouble saying that.
I just need to shoot something.
So this quest is not as annoying as it seems because these guys keep respawning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's much more of them further in the camp, I assume, but I've gotten a few of them just from the respawn. But they are instanced, it seems.
Okay, well.
Which is fine.
Nice. Nice.
Further into the camp.
Going further. We'll go further. Run into the darkness, yeah.
And this is to go even further beyond. See, what I really love, Chad, is that I can make references that I know you get that Rundgren doesn't.
Yeah.
And then I just go look to myself a little.
Yeah. And yeah. And I don't care. So
Without breaking any of the 10 Commandments. Wow. All right. That sounds like fun. What channel is it? Remember Gundam Game Day? I do remember Gundam Game Day. Do you remember Monhun Month? Which turned into 3 months? I'm not complaining. You can have this guy too. I'm a couple ahead of you.
Okay, yeah, that's only the second one I got.
I think I'm on 5.
I think I got some more enforcers to get to.
Yeah. I need some more of those too. Fireball.
Well, they're the captain.
Captain is not the enforcer, though.
No, it's not. Loading up on steel tokens, though.
Gonna drop a quick heal.
Right.
Getting a bunch of tattered Doomfold parchments too, and I don't think I need Doomfold anymore.
You've already passed that?
Yeah, I need Ironfold. Oh well.
Shortly, we'll get there.
We will. I don't think I should still be getting Aerlingus scrolls though. A little beyond that now.
Headbutt. Smash and beat up. Punch. Punch blast.
Punch,
Kick. It's all in the mind. Yes. Yes.
I want a good remaster of that. The remaster came out and sucked. Because there was input delay now when there wasn't before. You know how hard it is to play a memory or
Yes.
rhythm
Yeah.
game with input delay?
For sure.
Go ahead, sir. You can have this one too. We're almost caught up to each other. Why are you going off?
I
Is
don't
it
know.
important?
Is it? Do you know?
Goodness.
Everything all right?
Yeah, I mean, with us it is. It's not anything I need to leave for, but bad situation. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
One of those somebody already having a bad time getting kicked while they're down moments.
Ugh.
The parade grounds. Did we miss the parade?
There was a parade?
That's gonna keep going off for a hot minute.
Everywhere I walk, there's a parade.
So that one is.
Parade of one.
Thank you, Remus. It's the link to the person I assume that's doing the runs of Bethesda games without breaking the 10 Commandments.
Okay.
That sounds like fun. Black Numenorian warrior. Why is he gonna be black?
Get onto that.
Bam. These trolls are a little stronger than they were before.
Yeah. Up there. One signal flag.
Oop. 1 of 8.
Yeah, that was the first one I got too.
Thank you, Remus.
That's 5.
I want to do another dumb challenge run for a stream at some point. I haven't done one in a while.
Like with some kind of weird self rules.
Yeah, I think the last one I did was the Dark Souls 2 one.
Oh yeah, what was the rule?
The rules were that so there was it's a long way to explain, but the short version is there's a rule set that was posted to try and disprove that the game was too hard compared to the other ones. And it was where you had to level everything up at the same time. And so like you couldn't go up on any one individual stat. They all had to be equal. And then you
Yeah.
had to buy life gems, which were a restorative item with all of your extra money. And the game was very easy that way still. Haven't watched them yet. Very cool.
Well, the for a lot of games, like once you get the button pattern to down, and
Yeah.
get used to controlling the moveset, you kind of become better at it. you
Yeah.
know?
I've kind of been feeling like another Elden Ring playthrough too.
Yeah.
So I can do that in little chunks. So we might do like a dumb challenge run on Elden Ring or something at some point. Though the big thing that stops me from wanting to do stuff like that is that I watch other people do it, and it's like, oh, these people are good at the game, so their challenge runs are interesting when they go like, hey, I have to use any weapon I pick up.
Yeah.
I'm not.
All right. It's going to take me a while, okay? Good with the weapon I have.
I appreciate it either way, Remos. Can you beat Elden Ring as White Glint? If I downloaded the mod that let me play as White Glint, that would be a fun challenge run. There's also the mod that lets you play as a jet.
Now, you got to go through Vanquished or
I do love Vanquish.
Metal Gear Solid again. You know, back when their games were real games. Back when they had smoking in games.
Yeah,
Well, they didn't really have smoking, but they had cigarettes.
that's true. Not before GB3. What would the GB3 challenge run even be? We already know a parts lock is doable there because you just use what you pick up, don't grind. That game's so good that you'll be fine.
Now you're rapping about it?
I didn't even realize that was going to rhyme until I started saying it. It happens all the time.
The poet didn't know it.
I think we've gotten split up here, sir.
Okay, I'm trying to get this tired, weary Easterling over here. War-weary Easterling. I can speak.
That's fair.
And then, let me that up.
Big lightning! Did half his health. Fight you in Federation versus Zeod. And
What I needed is an Earth Defense Force Gundam game. I know you wouldn't get to fly around in suits, but
I'd play it in a heartbeat.
yeah. Like you're down there trying to fight back Zaku.
I just need a new Dynasty Wars Gundam. That's what I really need.
Yeah, I just look. You need to just do for Zone of the Enders what you did for Oblivion, and then give me some Gundam skins,
Be down for Zoe.
and it'll be good.
I do love Zoe. 2017 Gundam Versus. I still get comments sometimes on the old videos, so I wonder. I wonder. The problem is those comments still act like I made the game.
Right. Right. I have nothing to do with that.
I can't help you with the fact that you wish this did something different. I'm sorry. Maybe I wish it did something different too. So have you heard
Probably not.
of the ultimate, oh, what's it called? It's like Twig, but it's TUIGC, and it is effectively a group of YouTubers that are making long form content in the form of like presentations or like what's it called, like a class almost with a whiteboard
Got you.
for individual topics. Maxi on. I mean, that might be fun to go back to and play at some point too. But
Is there a weird rule you could do for that one?
not really. That one's just a versus game, like a multiplayer game. You have to just verse AI at this point. I can force myself to just use Azaku
Right.
and try to beat every suit, but
Yeah, okay. You gonna play as the original Char?
his moveset's really good though, so it's not really a challenge.
Yeah.
That game kind of balances everything, you know?
Gotcha.
But the reason I ask is because a couple of the guys doing it did it first on their own channels, right? Before they got a bunch of other people in there. And when I say long form, I mean one of them is like a Mega Man video For Battle Network and Star Force, that is 9.5 hours long.
Gotcha. A lot of
it is-
details.
It is all the lore of those games, and that stuff has been great to put on in the background while I'm cleaning the house.
Okay, I got a weird,
arcade
kind of got a weird question.
Sure. Pretty much.
I don't, and maybe it's just me, but like, what happened to decades? I mean, like, I know how the 70s sounds, looks, and feels. I know how the 80s
Yeah.
sounds, the 90s. You get after, and like the difference between 2005, 2010, it's not like immediate. I mean, you
Right.
can probably work it out, but I don't know that there's any like grand style or anything that separates them. The aughts from the teens.
The only thing would be the Vine boom being introduced to every single video.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely they've
But
blended.
does that define like is that like generational or decade defining?
To some people, the Vine boom is definitely
But I mean,
Right.
it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know.
it's the TikTok thing, right? Before
Yeah.
TikTok, Vine was the big thing.
Yeah, I definitely remember Vine, people doing stuff. I'm very thankful that there's people that have a YouTube channel that take Vines and put them on old
Yeah.
Vines that they've saved. And
Planking and it's memes, really, right? Like that's the changeover. Is people started embracing memes and just spreading them everywhere. Memes became commonplace as compared
I
to
guess
just on the
so.
internet. Because now they happen in television shows. 2010 and all, yeah. Yeah, I do still think there was some identity until the 2010s, and then it's all
Well,
just nonsense.
you would definitely be an authority on the 2000s with 2010s because you know growing up then. If that's your age to be a child and growing into becoming an adult, then you know you've got that's the kind of the marketing and the. So long, Will.
I will.
Glad you was here, brother.
Oh,
Catch
before
you
he
next
goes,
time.
you had something you wanted to tell him, didn't you?
No.
Okay.
no.
Next time it is then.
Yeah. I'll catch him some other time.
I think we have gotten separated again. I was just running around killing stuff, and
That's what I'm doing, and I'm over here by another flag. So, look. We saying bye, then smarten off. We've already had this discussion, so you don't listen.
I'm gonna bring this Uruk to you. He's an enforcer. Before I kill him. Before I teach him the meaning of fear.
Come on, Trey.
That's fair. He really is, unfortunately. He's banding now. He's reached his limit. Oh, you're right there.
Yeah, I'm going.
There we go.
Yeah, like the difference between the aughts and the teens and the tens.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Maybe it really is for the like, especially from the teens into the middle of this decade. You know,
I really want to make a skit that's just a guy that has just grown out of his teens. He's like 20 exactly. And he's trying to use memes from when he was like 15. And nobody's responding to him.
yeah.
Like he goes into a room full of people being like, chicken jockey. And then he's like, oh yeah, I was down in the mine. And everybody just stares at him.
Yeah.
He's like, oh. But the mine.
And then you show them at a retirement home.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he does the same thing, and they all laugh.
Yeah.
You're getting beat up over there, buddy.
Yeah, these guys hurt a lot. Especially with my like shadow stuff going on.
Yeah. I'm not down in there with that right now. I'm maybe back up north a little bit.
I'm coming back to you with another enforcer.
I don't know when I got out of it. I got this thing turned in over here. Oh, you're right there. So let me turn. Right this way.
He was slowly burning to death, but his burning stopped. There we go. Wait, 10 of 12 now.
Yes. Wrong button.
Open hatchways.
Oh my
I can do that.
gosh.
There's a lot of quests in here. Not that I'm complaining. I love quests.
Where was I then?
You know, I know you say things just getting worse. Kind of, yeah, but also no. It's just, I think you're definitely going to be a lot more, as you're growing up to that time, definitely going to be a lot more aware of the news, and everything's instantaneous now. If something happens somewhere in the world, you know, that
Yeah, we just know.
that the media cares about, it's pretty much as soon as you get it.
It looks like we do not share the hatches.
Oh no, and went back down again. Oh, we got you up to the purple bag.
Yep. Getting there. Chicken jockey.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not saying that my generation knew how to give up a joke any better, but like, man, it's not that funny. Let it go.
That's hilarious. Yep, that's that. Yep. Oh. All of a sudden, you hit your 30s. In your 20s, you're an adult, and you know,
Yeah.
In your 30s, and you're an adult, and like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
All this time, I understood.
I knew nothing.
All this time, I never knew.
Oh, it's so true. It's so true. I get that. I do get that.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. For sure. And there's been lots of shifts, but man, I grew. Let's see, I grew up around the first few years of my life, not far. I don't think it would be too far from you, relatively speaking. And you know, that was the '70s. There was buses blowing up and stuff. And there's sirens.
As you say that.
Right. I didn't think I was going to blow up a bus. A lot of hard feelings over that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely some strange things because to be, you know, the old fuddy duddy, you know, kids don't go outside anymore.
Yeah. Why would they?
You know. I mean, you can look at what trick or treating was to what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
And what's weird is it's the same freak out, stay home scary stories. You know, look what I found in the candy, a razor blade or a broken glass or poison, which has happened.
Yep. You can have that edge. Well, even like recently we had in a town near us, somebody like hiding drugs in with Easter eggs. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
In a public park.
Think about that. I always miss out on the good Easter egg hunts.
There's a page here. You said those were important.
They are a deed, and it's a very hard deed to complete, just because these are big areas, and if you miss one,
Yeah.
so you might want to go ahead and get it. I've got to bring Rungren back here to get all the pages.
World's a rough place.
It is, and it's
In the words of Bill and Ted, be excellent to each other.
He opened it. Why did you punch me?
He just didn't like you.
You need to direct your grievances in the correct direction.
Kill these guys, then go turn that one in? What do you think?
I'm getting these open. Oh. Because these guys need to open
I
those
don't know how many
hatches.
more hatches you have. The hatches
need
are
one more.
open.
And I need one more surrender.
I think
I
there's a
think it's
guy
right
right
over
over
there.
here. Yeah. The hatches are open.
Okay, that was all the hatches. There's a
Sereth Gorgol.
frightened dwarf, which you can now make one of these dwarves as a character.
That's what my guardian is. Good old Radbag.
Yeah, because we're pretty much past the books now. This is, you know.
We got a quest turn in down and a quest turn in back up.
Oh, hold on. I ain't quest ready to advance. Hold on.
Very nice.
Finish that. I'll run up this way. This is where my quest is pointing.
He resisted my lightning.
Well,
He didn't resist that.
can't have that.
I am almost to the LOTRO store now on my deal here. For XP. You're
About
over a
half.
third again, huh?
Yes. Talk about hard hits. There's no crime. There's no guns. Somebody knocked over a dustbin in Hobbiton. They are definitely a strange time to be alive.
Yeah.
There is it, but once you know, I get turned this way, and I find it aggravating how, you know, governments around the world partition and divide information down among between. It's only feeding us what they deem appropriate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, wrong podcast.
Yeah.
That'll be for the midnight podcast when I put the mask on later on. Sorry about that. Kind of worried about Trey. He was tracking that over there. I too should be watching this podcast later.
Come.
No, I was tracking with the a little bit worried about the government. You didn't have to say anything else to that.
Yeah.
I am with you.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we're watching this podcast. What's it on?
I've been watching a lot
Where am I
of
going
stuff
now?
about.
Arthurus, where is he? Is he?
He was
He's
right
right
there
there.
next
I ran up by him.
We've been watching a lot of stuff about like flat Earth theories again.
Oh my gosh.
And one of my favorite things is that this guy basically was like, well, you know that we're right because you can either trust us or you can trust the government. It's like, or I can trust neither of you.
I could trust the plane that I flew to this country in.
Right.
Why'd y'all fly over to New York? Because the Earth is round. It's a bowl.
Yep.
I can't touch this hatch. I'm supposed to close it.
Oh, this ring gives Light of Arendelle.
Yeah, a lot of the equipment you'll get through here is going to have. All right, I don't want to close that hatch. I'm going to close this hatch over here.
I mean, look, we all know the Earth is round. It has to be so that Agartha can be down there.
All right. How can you have hollow Earth? Apparently, I'm not doing this quest. I
I have just finished that quest.
can't close any of the hatches. Okay, it's targeted. Okay, there it goes.
Yeah, that's what it does. If you don't have your own like curated feed, that's what you're gonna get is rage bait.
Yes, yeah, because they don't want to keep you happy. They want to keep you mad.
Yeah.
You interact more with stuff that aggravates you.
The rest of the hatches are back up here, sir. The hatches are open.
There's one over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, for sure, man. Well, okay. Let's get all conspiracy theory here in the States.
Let's do it.
Right now, the here in the United States, it's, you know, people are divided. much as they were, but they're still pretty divided over stuff. Murder case here recently, they got people saying crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's just divided.
Mm-hmm.
They, and insert here,
Yeah.
lizard people, Garthans, Illuminati, they
Atlanteans.
want to keep the people separated.
Yeah.
The last thing they want is the people together. There's actually a quote by Putin when he was asked about retaliation by the United States, and he was like, "I'm not worried about." He said, "I'm not worried about the government of the United States. I'm not worried about the government of the United States. Government of the United States is just men in ties."
Yeah.
And he says, I'm worried about the people of the United States. If all the people of the United States all together say we must take Russia, we're going to have a big problem.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to work.
I
But
think the rest of them are... Oh, you found another one?
yeah, but it's not working. I'm going to go find another one.
I think the rest of them are over here.
Okay. I got a dwarf starting crap. Working class hero is something to be. But hey, Katy Perry got to go to space. She's an astronaut now.
Have you seen her concert since?
No,
They're
I haven't.
So bad.
Now that you mention it. No.
And I'm not going to sit here and say that I was like some big Katy Perry fan before or anything. I'm not.
Liar.
But
Apparently when those things
can
pop
you
out.
click the words maybe?
No, apparently I came up being able to click it, but when that thing pops out and attacks me, for some reason it stops it. Maybe I got to kind of wait for a weird reset.
Maybe. And they're not even like... Maybe it's because I'm killing the things with you?
I don't think so. It was... Okay, that one I can do.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm messing with the enemies. I'm just going to stand over here and let you
I
do it.
know. Isn't that dumb?
Yeah. It has led to some really funny memes, though.
It has.
She
And-
steps onto a campus. Oh, she's a,
Yeah.
professor.
Yeah. Oh, no. But look, if we're going by these standards, I'm a lawyer.
Yeah, right. So at her newest concert, it either was barely like had time to put together, or it's just rough because she does like a lightsaber show while lip syncing, and it's really poorly choreographed, right? Oh, I leveled up from that. Mordor allegiances are now available.
Nice.
Very cool.
All right, I got the other one. Let's see if I can get this hatch opened. Or shut. One more.
The hatches are shut. I get to choose an allegiance?
Yeah. Now, okay. So right there, got the Kingdom of Gondor, right?
Yeah.
Hobbits of the company.
Yeah.
There's the dwarves, and there's the elves. Okay, basically,
Yeah.
right? That's gonna come later,
Okay.
but that's your choice.
I get locked out of combat if I can't do the dwarf stuff if I choose to support Aragorn.
Right.
I'm going to wait to join one then. Unless there's a reason I should join one now.
Well, this is where you'll get allegiance quests, and you'll gain allegiance by, in some way, you kind of would reputation.
Okay, so I should go ahead and join one. Because we're
Yeah.
killing stuff.
Yeah, because you're gonna lock yourself out of the other anyway.
We are about to be at time, though, so I could have some time to think about it.
Yeah. Go for it. I got the returning quest.
Yeah.
This guy started a fight. Not that guy, this guy.
So if you get the chance, if you don't want to watch the whole concert, there's a bunch of YouTubers that have done breakdowns of the concerts. They're very funny. I don't know why anybody thought it was a good idea.
I'm just glad posers are getting called out for posers again.
Yeah.
This is fake. You're not authentic.
Somebody dropped a tome of lesser deed acceleration. You should check your bag just to be safe. I will take that. Thank you.
Absolutely, Ramos. Actually, I think Trey's got a server set up for that. Unless you just want to
Sure.
send it. And send
It's up to you. You could post it in the Discord under stuff to share.
Silver Signets of Threndrin.
Or you could message it, whichever you prefer.
This is the Udon Foothold.
Like I said, don't forget to check your bag, because there's a lesser deed of Slayer acceleration in there. Or at least there was for me. I'm assuming there will be for you.
Maybe
Or I guess not. That makes no sense. We've been killing the same things.
Yeah, but there are rare, like super rare drops on stuff.
Okay. Behind the pain behind it. Okay. Do you want to run back up to Sirith Gorgor and turn in these quests before we call it tonight?
Yeah, where you at?
I'm right beside you.
Okay. Go.
I think we can just cut across here without hitting the poison water. I panicked for a second there when I jumped into the top of that. Thought it was going to be Moria all over again.
No, you're okay.
Beast Slayer of Udun.
Yeah.
Those don't give any LOTRO points? Fine.
Oh, I need did I get a trait point? I did. I got 1 trait point, so that's not going to do any
Yeah, I'm
good.
right there with you.
I need 2. 2 trait points, dadgummit.
2!
Right.
I don't remember. Is this the right way? Or is this not the right way? I think this might not be the right way. It's not the right way.
No. It's up there with the firing going up there, I do believe.
Mm-hmm. Posted.
Nice.
Let's see this. Marked.
It's done straight in MS Paint, you said? Did you draw lines like a big squiggly line, then paint in all the different things, different colors, trying to get the same color touching 2 different squares?
I understand, Remas. I really do.
Golly, he's as sad as I am. I could time to do that.
The pre-order
Pretty
was
good, though.
sold out for him, and the Death Guard. So Games Workshop put out their newest codexes for Death Guard and World Eaters.
Okay.
Pre-orders were supposed to go up at 10 a.m. For some reason, they decided to put them up at 9:30 instead.
And they were gone.
And they were gone.
Everybody likes the shadow drop, right? If you do it right.
Yeah. Oh no, I can accept the quest from Aomer King.
Not yet.
I can now.
Are you can now? At 110? Yeah, that's 5 levels.
I have to complete chapter 1 of my Chosen Allegiances storyline. Okay, I'm gonna wait to do that.
Yeah, that green text right there might have had something in there useful.
Yeah, I'll go
So
back
look
and
at
read
it.
that,
From bad to worse.
and I'll make my choice. I think that's all I have to turn in over here for now, but that completed a deed and got me a title, known in the Conquest of Gorgoroth. 5 LOTRO points. I
I'd
thought they
take
were
it.
supposed to be doubled. I guess they're not.
Oh, yeah. This guy over here need a flame of Anklamar.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to tell you about earlier.
Yeah. Forgot about that. Motes of Enchantment, the Elfsmith. Okay, yeah. So all that's we're getting into all that now.
Oh, once you finish the complete story of that allegiance, you may then select another to complete. So you can do them all.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess so.
I wonder if they've added that functionality.
I don't know. I don't remember if it was there or not there at the beginning.
Sure, then we'll just start with the top. And we'll swear my allegiance first to the Kingdom of Gondor. Apparently that gave me a quest back at the gate. So I'll go grab that later too.
Oh, you know what? I need to go check.
You have stuff at the gate too?
No, I got this guy over here, but I've got the tasks.
Yeah. I got a bunch of this stuff.
I don't have any
Actually-
tasks. I'm not high enough level.
That's a shame. Curious goo.
That's some curious goo.
Not a lot of stuff they're dropping is good for the test. I feel like a lot of it's probably from further in.
I got some curious goo.
But I can do piles of intriguing filth. There we go.
Intriguing filth.
Intriguing filth.
What do you mean? What could be so intriguing about it? All right, I've sold everything. I've set it good. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get over here by the stable master, and I'll be set here, good for.
Dirt that makes you think. No stream tomorrow, but there should be a stream Friday. So
Oh, I need to drop off. Here are these stupid boxes.
to sell
Okay,
some of these
Um,
recipes.
it's still probably good to run good skirmish run next week.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
get you a little bit further up.
yeah, get me another level or two.
Mm-hmm.
And there's still stuff around here. All the best equipment here is level 115. So
Yeah, I can't even use that stuff.
right, yeah. So it get you up some levels.
It won't hurt for me to have some extra XP. That's for sure. I think I've just about cleared mine of all the recipes that I keep picking up that I already know. Better to know them than to not get them when you want them.
Well, yeah. Specials and sales.
And I will repair. And there we go.
I'm not using a Valar boost to level 105 when I'm level 104. Okay.
Yeah, no, that'd be ridiculous. How much are they?
Metal coins are kind of cheap though. 38 for 5. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Valar boosted 120 is 5,000 Lotro points.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
That's quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
If you had just regular experience boosts, I'd probably.
Yeah.
Right. It used to have. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
Under perks, if you've got you're on VIP right now.
Mm-hmm.
So in your wallet or whenever you get to the perks, you've got like a little like accelerated experience. You can get experience boosts.
Yep.
And things like that by spending perk points. I have 93,000 Destiny points.
I'm at 61,000.
61,000, yeah.
But I've spent a few.
I have to. On the occasions I've been
Mm-hmm.
VIP.
First, oh, yeah, we need to check our legendaries.
We need the code before we leave.
Do we have to?
No, we don't.
I'll at least tell you the code.
I don't need any more dies.
The
Thank you
code-
very much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, buddy.
Thank you, thank you.
Always helpful.
The code is tough as terrain for a umber die.
Brown.
Yep.
Yes, and you did it well.
Job work. Tough as terrain.
Hold on, I gotta get a lot of these. I haven't claimed.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing right now. A lot of it's just resources, which is nice.
Yeah, a lot
Stuff
of
that's not gonna take
a lot of enhancement runes and stuff. To get a sealed tracery rare.
some
Did we
of
look at
these.
the water buffalo family?
That's nice. How long we have for it? 22 days?
Yeah, I ain't getting that.
Emerald Drakeling. No way. Much as I would love to get those water buffalo. It ain't happening.
Right.
Could
That's
get
gonna
some
be tough to do.
legendary XP boosts.
Yes. Yeah, you can afford a few of those.
7,500. Ability for upgrades. What does that mean? Oh. I'll buy one. I'll buy one. Just one.
Sure.
And then I'm going to very quickly log this character out. So I'm not wasting that hour.
All right, look through mine. All right, well, sign us off, man. I don't know what we got coming out.
Tomorrow, no stream, but Friday, probably Monster Hunter when we go fight Tempered Mizu. And Arc Tempered Ray Dow is out. So we'll fight that Thursday or Friday as well.
Nice.
So
Okay.
that'll be fun. We'll fight those two and finally round out this difficulty discussion. But and then of course next Monday we'll be back with the finale of Unicorn
Yeah, if you make it on time.
and some skirmishes where we can talk about Unicorn while we run them.
Yeah, we can talk about
It'll work out perfect.
last episode in the series.
So until next time, I've been Trey.
I've been Rungren.
This has been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that LOTRO has to offer.
Good night, all.